Hey guys, Tyler here, welcome back. Gonna go and do another video of movies that I personally cannot stand, that people enjoy. And some of these also do have movies that got mixed reviews in here as well. There's some of those as well. Some of these movies actually got mixed reviews, but I personally cannot stand. I think they're terrible. Some of these films I don't hate, but I just don't think they're that great either. We'll get to those as well. And my next video after this, I will also do movies that I enjoy that don't seem to get a lot of love or praise. So, anyways, let's go for it. Movies that I cannot stand that people enjoy. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video, and I'm willing to take it. That's perfectly fine. But you know what? If you enjoyed these movies, that's perfectly fine. This is just subjective. This is just my personal opinion. Movies I don't enjoy, but if you enjoy, that's perfectly great. I'm glad you enjoy the movie, but we can still be friends. But I just don't like. I don't care for these. I'm sorry. First one I actually used to like as a kid, but as I got older, my opinion just soured on it. Tarzan. Disney's Tarzan. I mean, sure, the animation's not that bad, and there are a few other pretty good things about it, but the soundtrack is terrible, in my opinion, and there were some other things about Tarzan that I really just didn't care for. And, you know, the movie just it just feels more like one of those weak Disney movies, to me. I really am not a fan of this movie. I tried to give this movie the benefit of the doubt, but when I rewatched it, I didn't like it anywhere as much as I used to like it when I was a kid. And it's just one of those movies that I grew up enjoying that nowadays I don't care for anymore. So yeah, my opinion soured on Tarzan. Sorry. Next movie, Jurassic World. Now this one I think got mixed reviews. I hated it. I thought it was stupid. I felt like it had like almost little to nothing to do with Jurassic Park. I know it tried to be like its own Jurassic Park type movie, but still, it's just, to me, nothing will beat the original Jurassic Park. This was just boring. I was bored out of my mind watching Jurassic World. It was boring, man. It was so boring. I really couldn't stand it. And if you like that movie, that's perfectly fine, but it bored the living shit out of me. So that's why I put it here. Another movie that I don't like that people enjoy. They played this at my school. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. A lot of people like this one. Inside Out. I don't like Inside Out. I think it's annoying. I think the characters are kind of ugly. I mean, I hate to say that but in a way, but at the same time, I kind of just, the characters are just, they annoy me. They're annoying to me, and they just look kind of hideous. The animation isn't that great. The music is pretty bad. And it didn't make me sad or anything. It really the only emoji, I mean, the only way I felt about it was just making me angry. Literally, the only feeling I had in me about this movie was just making me angry. And I just, oh God. Ugh. Never watching that pile of shit again. And if you like it again, it's perfectly fine. But Inside Out, I really didn't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like this movie. I know this movie's very popular. Got great reviews, which I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Alright, another movie that I don't enjoy that people enjoy. Let me think. Maybe Amazing Spider-Man 2. Actually, I think this one got mixed reviews. Yeah, this was definitely by far the worst Spider-Man movie. I think I actually walked out of the theater of this one. I just got so angry that I just literally walked out, I think. I mean, it was so bad. The villains were a joke. The writing was terrible. The dialogue was not good. What else was wrong? Green Goblin looked fucking awful in that movie. What else? Oh, God. Haven't seen this movie since, like, what, 2014, and I refuse to rewatch it. And literally, I will not see that movie again. I liked I liked all the rest of the Spider-Man movies, and yes, guys, even Spider-Man 3 I enjoy. That's one of those movies that I enjoy that people don't like for some reason. I like Spider-Man 3. Yes, I like Spider-Man 3, even though, yes, it got bad reviews. But I actually had just some mindless fun with that movie, so that's why I enjoyed it. However, oh, my cat wants to come in. Excuse me. Oh, hi, kitty. Alright, but back on topic. I just thought The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was the worst Spider-Man movie ever. It was awful. And yes, believe it or not, guys, oh, by the way, that's my cat baby, Lucy. Oh, and by the way, about Spider-Man 3, a lot of people say Spider-Man 3 is the worst in the series. I disagree. I think Amazing Spider-Man 2 is by far the worst in the series. It was just garbage. Another movie that I hate, that, actually, this one also, I think, got mixed reviews, Oblivion. Oblivion was boring. It was boring. It was stupid. It was annoying. It had just a couple scenes that just had just pointless nudity that just didn't need to happen. And it's just a very bad PG-13 action movie. I freaking hated it. Another one I didn't like was Edge of Tomorrow, another PG-13 action movie that I just could not, for the life of me, get into. I actually was looking forward to this one back in 2014 when I was 13 years old. I was looking forward to this one. I actually thought, I mean, it didn't look, I mean, it looked pretty good, but it didn't look, like, spectacular, but I was looking forward to it. Man, I saw this in the theaters. I was totally defeated. This movie sucked. It was so freaking boring. Holy crap. It was so boring. I mean, I don't even know how I did it, but I actually managed to see it without falling asleep, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow, I just really didn't enjoy it. There are much, much, much better action movies out there than Edge of Tomorrow. It just really wasn't that good. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like this one. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just got bored from seeing it. But, yeah, I just thought it was boring. Ugh. Another one I don't like that, I think this one either got mixed reviews or more people liked it. I don't know. I can't really tell. The 2017 Beauty and the Beast remake. Why does Disney have to keep doing these live action remakes? It's just, it's so stupid and unnecessary. But yeah, Beauty and the Beast with the original, the 1991 or 1992 film was a beautifully made movie. I love that movie. It's a terrific, fantastic movie. I freaking love it. It is a classic. But the remake itself was just, it was gross. Oh God. I literally, the original almost doesn't even feel the same anymore after seeing the remake. It's an insult to the original classic. It's just garbage. It's total garbage. Alright. Next one. Another movie that I can't stand that people enjoy. The sequel to The Muppets, Muppets Most Wanted. I wanted to like this one. I saw this in the theaters. I actually was looking forward to this one because the 2011 Muppets movie was fucking awesome. I love that movie. But Muppets Most Wanted was awful. It was terrible. It was boring. The songs weren't that great. I just really didn't enjoy it. I really just wish they would not have made a sequel to the Muppets 2011. They should have just kept it one movie. The sequel was terrible. The original was a great movie. It was a great movie. Great music, great story. The characters had the characters from the Muppets that I grew up watching that I really enjoyed. Like, I grew up with the movie Muppets from Space. I remembered Kermit the Frog and those other characters from that movie, because I actually grew up with Muppets from Space when I was a kid. I really like that movie still to this day. I think it's a good movie. Oh, sorry. It's a good movie. Just running kind of low on breath. I might have to get water in a couple minutes. But, yeah. Muppets Most Wanted was terrible. And it breaks my heart to say that, because I was a huge Muppets fan. But, no, Muppets Most Wanted, that was not good. I'm sorry. Another movie I didn't like that people seem to enjoy, DreamWorks' The Croods. Oh, God, The Croods was terrible. I'm so sorry. It's just, it was annoying to me. It was just annoying to me. The story was mediocre. The characters were pretty annoying at times. And it just felt like a chore for me to watch it. It just really, I didn't like it. I'm sorry. If you like it, that's perfectly fine, but I really just didn't like The Croods when I saw it. They played it at my school, and I was just getting frustrated. Now, I didn't actually, like, show it, but inside, deep down, I was really getting frustrated with this movie. Just like Inside Out. I just kept it to myself, but I was really getting frustrated. I was just like, oh, this movie sucks. So, yeah. Another one that I can't stand. They played this at my school again. Great job, school. Great job. Another DreamWorks one. DreamWorks Home. Oh, God, Home. You'll want to go home from the theater after watching just 20 minutes of this movie. This movie was atrocious. The animation was bad. The story was terrible. The characters were very annoying, at least in my opinion. Oh, God. Just everything about this movie, to me, was absolutely terrible. I actually didn't even finish this movie. I couldn't even finish it. It was just, I just really hated it. I'm so glad that I didn't have to finish this movie, because after like 59 minutes or some crap like that, maybe 55, something like that, the doorbell rang, and then because I was over at school, and I didn't have to watch any more of it. And I didn't even bother watching the rest. I just knew that I didn't like this movie. But Home is one of those movies that I think maybe got mixed reviews, or I'm sorry, I don't really pay attention to like IMDb scores or anything like that. So, and especially not Rotten Tomatoes. I personally cannot stand Rotten Tomatoes. I have a deep dislike for Rotten Tomatoes, but if you like them, that's fine. I actually used to trust them until they started it just started making less and less sense, if you know what I mean. Their ratings just started making less and less sense. Their polls just started to not make sense anymore. So I just gave up on them back in, like, I don't know, 2014 or 15, something like that. I haven't used Rotten Tomatoes in, like, that long. And be right back. Need to get a drink. I'm back. Just had to drink a little bit of Kool-Aid. Anyways, another movie that I don't like that a lot of people like. Okay, actually, here's two of them. These movies are really praised. They are way, way overrated, if you ask me. I grew up with these movies, but I actually do have to admit I did like Toy Story 2 as a kid. Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. I'll go ahead and just say it. But I'll be honest, I like Toy Story 3 a little bit better than 2, but not by much. Toy Story 3 was a little bit of an improvement, but still wasn't very good. But Toy Story 2 was terrible. I used to like it, but as I rewatched it when I got older, I just thought it was stupid. I didn't like that they tried to make it like nothing like the original. They made it like in space, and then at the beginning, and then Buzz Lightyear has to like fight Zurg, whatever his name is, Zurg. I haven't seen this movie in years, a few years at least. But this movie really just annoyed the living crap out of me the last time I saw it, and I just couldn't take it anymore. It just felt more like a Marvel knockoff than an actual Toy Story movie. It just didn't make any sense to me the way they put this one together. And then Barbie, oh god, they had Barbie in that movie. Oh god, Barbie just annoys the living crap out of me. And yeah, that was a red flag. Even though Barbie wasn't in it for that long, thank God. Barbie could have been in it for a lot longer. Thank God that at the very least that they didn't have Barbie in there for that long. But still, it annoyed me. And then there was 2 Buzz Lightyears. How are there 2 Buzz Lightyears? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's one of them. I don't even hardly remember it. I mean, was one of them evil? I don't know. This movie really just didn't make any sense to me the last time I saw it. And Toy Story 3 was a little bit better. Andy was going to college, and, you know, the toys went to this donation center. And, if I don't get the story exactly correct, I truly apologize. I'm legit trying to remember because I haven't seen these movies in so long. Now, I'll be honest, I usually am pretty terrible with using my head to, like, explain stories, but I try sometimes, like I just did. Sorry, sometimes I'm terrible with that. I'll be honest with you completely. I don't know why. Just ever since I was a kid, I've always kind of had trouble with that. That's why I don't really like go into detail about stories of every single movie, because I just have trouble remembering them all. And if you guys can't relate or can relate, that's perfectly fine. Anyways, another movie. Actually, wait, no. Let's continue with the Toy Story 2 and 3. I never saw Toy Story 4. I don't know if I'm going to. Now, I've never seen Toy Story 4. I'll be totally honest. So, I have no opinion. But Toy Stories 2 and 3, I liked them as a kid, but as I got older, I just thought they were kind of dumb. So, yeah. I'm sorry to say it, but I don't like those movies. I'm probably one of the very only people to not like those movies. And, yeah, again, if you like them, great. More power to you. I just personally didn't enjoy them. Another movie that I can't stand. There's a lot of them. It may actually take more than one video to talk about all the ones that I don't like that people enjoy. Here's a movie that got mixed reviews. For the most part, got mixed reviews. A lot of people. There are actually a lot of people that do like it, though, at the same time. Disney Pixar's Cars. Cars wasn't that terrible. It wasn't as terrible as a lot of the movies on this list. Cars was one of the more okay ones. But the characters just looked kind of plasticky and just kind of ugly. I kind of got under my skin. I mean, even though I know that Finding Nemo had that kind of style too, but I have to be honest, I did think Finding Nemo was a better movie, because of its emotion, its story, its the way the movie feels, it's heartwarming, and it just those are the type of traits that make it a good Pixar movie. But this one, Cars was just kind of blah. It just feels kind of blah, if you know what I mean. And I just really didn't care for it last time I saw it. I mean, when I was a kid, I kind of liked it, but as I got older, I just started to like it less and less. And, well, some of the music is okay. I'll give it that. The soundtrack is half bad, but again, it's just the animation style, and Mater was pretty annoying at times, and the story wasn't that good, but it wasn't that horrible either. It was just kind of meh. It wasn't that bad. but at the same time, not that good. Do I have anything else to say about Cars? Probably not. But, yeah, that's another one. Another movie that actually literally 5 minutes ago had a movie in my mind, but I forgot what it was, literally. Hopefully I remember by the time this video is over. And sorry, I know this is off topic, but sorry that I haven't really been doing these type of videos lately. I've just kind of haven't been feeling up to it the last year or so. I haven't really felt like myself. Had like some serious depression last year, and I just didn't feel good. So this year, I'm going to try to fix that mistake. I'm going to try to do more of these videos. Try to think of some more movies I don't like that are popular, or at least got mixed reviews. Another movie that I don't enjoy. If you enjoy it, that's great. I'm glad you enjoy it, but I don't. Trying to think. Sorry. It's getting harder and harder to memorize all the ones that I dislike as I get older. I might have to write a script because I just can't seem to remember these on the top of my head. Well, I remember some of them, but I know there's definitely more. Maybe next time I should write a script. I'm sorry. I'll just go ahead and go with the Transformers sequels. I didn't like those either. I didn't like those. Even though those films nowadays do seem to get some bad reviews. But yeah, I didn't enjoy them either. I actually saw the second one in the theaters when I was like 8. And I fell asleep. I was so bored with it. I literally fell asleep. It was just comically dumb. And then the third one was also really, really bad. Not quite as bad as 2, but still very bad. It was called Dark of the Moon, and it was just really stupid. And then that was the last one I saw. I avoided all the other ones after that. I didn't watch any of the other Transformers movies after that one. I was just done with the series. I literally just cut it short, and it was like, no more. Can't take it anymore. Alright, another movie that I can't stand. Oh, actually, I think this movie got kind of mixed reviews, but maybe this movie got lower reviews than mixed. I don't know. I don't know about this one, but Twilight. Oh yeah, I think some people really do dislike that one, but so do I. I think it's just stupid. It's annoying as hell. Bella is just annoying as shit, man. Oh god. Oh god, Bella is just such an annoying, pointless character. So bland, has no character development, just terrible. And the male characters, the male vampires, wherever the hell they are, they're fucking worthless. They're as annoying. Just every character in this movie was so annoying. It just really got under my skin. And yeah. Alright, let me think of some more. Hang on. But yeah, Twilight's a really, really bad one. Oh god, yeah. Especially Jacob and the other guy's name, whoever he is. I hardly remember this damn movie. Probably for good reasons. Those characters, the characters in this movie are just either really strongly annoying or just complete douchebags. So yeah, fuck Twilight. Twilight's garbage, in my opinion. If you like it, again, it's perfectly fine. This is all subjective. This is all my opinion. Movies I personally don't enjoy, but if you enjoy them, that's great. I just don't like them. I'm sorry to say that. Another movie I didn't care for was the Open Season trilogy. Another one that people, especially kids, enjoyed. I wasn't, yeah, as you guys already know, I was not a big fan of the first Open Season. But I'll be honest, nowadays, I don't really hate it as much as I used to. I just think it's just kind of meh nowadays. I don't really hate it as much as I used to, but still isn't that great. I mean, the characters were kind of annoying sometimes. The soundtrack wasn't the worst soundtrack I've heard. It was okay. It wasn't that great either. Um, the animation wasn't bad or anything. There were a few good things about the movie, but as a whole, it wasn't that great. But 2 and 3 were just awful. They were terrible. They were absolutely terrible. And, oh, God. Why did they even have to make sequels to open season? Just leave the damn franchise alone. I mean, I know they're supposed to be for kids, and they were made for kids and stuff like that, but I just can't stand it. Okay, I'm gonna get a bunch of backlash for this one. Oh man, I hate this movie so much, and it got like, I don't know, like 100 or something Rotten Tomatoes. I hate this movie. It does not deserve that. Oh God, I don't even want to talk about this one, but I'll do it just because I appreciate the support that I get, and I don't want to disappoint you guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this damn movie up, even though I hate it. I know pretty much all my subscribers like this movie, probably. That's perfectly fine. This movie just annoyed the living shit out of me. The Lego Movie. Okay, I grew up with Legos. This movie was just a direct insult to my childhood. It was a direct assault on my childhood. I can't even look or enjoy Legos anymore because of that movie. The characters were hideously ugly. It was just not funny. It was not funny at all. The music was terrible. Especially that Everything Is Awesome fucking garbage song. Oh God. And that's just total BS too. Not everything is awesome. There are a lot of things in life that aren't awesome. Poverty, starving kids, people losing their homes. Is that awesome? Are people dying needlessly? Is people dying needlessly awesome? Please explain that to me. I'd like to know. Is that awesome? Is cancer awesome? It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, and this is the one part that really just infuriated me. The live action sequence. Why was that even in the movie? I felt like I wasn't even supposed to watch that. Why was that even in the movie at all? They should have just completely took that scene out. It invalidated the whole movie for me. Made this movie utterly useless. With this little kid playing with these toys. Are you kidding me? There goes your movie. Totally invalidated. Doesn't make any type of logical sense anymore. What a shame. The Lego Movie just annoyed that living shit out of me. So it's on here. Oh my God. I hate that movie so much. It just annoyed me. Even the Warner Brothers logo looks like crap. The Village Roadshow logo looks like crap. Everything about this movie looked like crap. It just really... It was just maddening to me because it felt like a direct insult to my childhood. And it was also an insult to my intelligence, as a matter of fact. I literally felt like I was getting dumber watching that movie. Which is something that, like, never happens. Oh, yeah, I just thought of another movie I dislike after this one. But, yeah, Lego Movie, sorry to say it, but fucking hate it. Another movie I hate, Godzilla 2014. I even like the 1998 version better than the 2014 version. The 1998 version is actually a guilty pleasure, in my opinion. I enjoy that movie, believe it or not. I thought it wasn't that bad. But the 2014 one was fucking awful. It was terrible. It was so boring. It was like 3 hours long. 3 hours way too long. Holy moly, man. This was a boring, boring movie. I hated it. Thought it was so dumb. I just thought it was boring. Godzilla isn't supposed to be boring, but somehow they made it boring. I just thought it was boring and really, really stupid. But yeah, I remember I watched it with my mom on, I think on a streaming service. I don't know. It was like the year after it came out or something, so it was a long time ago. So I hardly remember, but we watched this movie on like a streaming service, and I just remember absolutely hating it so much. I thought it was just god awful. It was just downright terrible. And I don't think I even know what else to say about this one. I just hated it. Couldn't stand it. It annoyed me. Try to think of some more movies that I don't enjoy. This video is going to be pretty long. That got good reviews anyway. And mixed reviews. That counts. Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs 2. The sequel to the Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs movie, which was a good film. I actually liked the first movie. But the second one was terrible. It was god-awful. It literally had none of the enjoyment that the first film had. None of the charm or enjoyment. None of the enjoyable characters that the first film had. Just nothing that was good about the first film was in the second film. It was just downright crap. It was crap-ola. They should have just not made a sequel at all. It was crap. It was cheaply made. It was just a total piece of garbage. I hated it. Oh, God. It was just so... And at times the movie just got so annoying and it just literally annoyed me. The first film was good. I enjoyed the first one. But the second one was just terrible. It was terrible. Which is a bummer. Because I really wanted it to be good, but I really just didn't like it. I just thought it just sucked. Which is a shame. Alright, probably have some more. Let me think. Another film that it personally just gets under my skin that I just really cannot stand. Here's another one. Happy Feet. I just never got into Happy Feet. I never got into the Happy Feet movies. I didn't even like the first one, to be honest. It was just annoying, and I just don't care for it. It's just, all it is just dancing penguins. I just don't see, I never just really understood what was so great about that. I just thought that was kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. Alright, what else? Here's another movie that I liked as a kid, but my opinion went down on it the last time I watched it. The Road to El Dorado. DreamWorks' The Road to El Dorado. This was definitely not one of the better DreamWorks movies as well. It was just annoying to me. I mean, the animation was good and stuff like that, but the movie just annoyed me. And when movies annoy me, that's not a good sign. So, yeah. Road to El Dorado was just forgettable at times and just annoying. So, yeah. I don't like that movie anymore. Alright, what else? The first two Madagascar movies. Believe it or not, the only good Madagascar film in the series, in my opinion, was the third one. The third film was good. I don't know how they did it. Two crappy Madagascar movies, then the third one was good. I mean, Madagascar's 1 and 2 weren't the worst movies in the world. They were bad, kind of bad, but I mean, they weren't that terrible. I'd definitely rather watch them over some of these crappy movies in the list, but still, they aren't that good. But Madagascar 3 was good. Was good. I don't know how they did it. They made a good Madagascar movie. Thank you, DreamWorks. I was shocked. I was expecting to absolutely hate Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted, but I saw it in the theaters. I was stunned. It was decent. It was a decent movie. For once, they made a decent Madagascar movie. Thank you, DreamWorks. I actually enjoyed it. Even though I haven't seen the movie since like 2012, I'm definitely going to rewatch it sometime this year. But I just remembered actually really enjoying it. I thought it was actually a decent Madagascar movie, which is kind of shocking to me. Another movie that I didn't like that people enjoyed was DreamWorks Shark Tale. I'm kind of just with the nostalgia critic on this one. The animation wasn't great, and the songs were below average. And the film, all it is really is just a bunch of talking fish. I don't get what's so great about that. Just talking fish. I really just don't understand why that's appealing. But, you know, if you like it, that's perfectly fine. In fact, some of my friends actually like that movie. That's perfectly fine. More power to you. I'm glad you like that movie. But it's just subjective. It's just my personal opinion. I personally didn't enjoy it. I'm sorry. Probably gonna do another 10 minutes, and then I'll do a part 2 because I have so many. I have so many movies that people enjoy that I just want to bury. I hate so much. Think of some more. More movies that were a huge disappointment to me. And some movies that I just thought flat out sucked, obviously, are also in here. Yes, I know. A few of these movies actually got, like, absolutely praised to hell and back. And I just don't get why. Like, freaking Inside Out, Lego Movie, Toy Stories 2 and 3. I just don't understand why they're so great. I mean, it's just my opinion, though, of course. Let me try to think of at least a few more. The Matrix sequels. I just never cared for the Matrix sequels. Sure, the first one was good, but the second and third one were terrible. And I'm avoiding the fourth one because I just hear that one's the worst in the series. No, I'm not gonna watch that one. I respect my life too much than to suffer myself through that movie. I respect my life too much. But yeah. Matrix 1 was good. I enjoyed the first Matrix, but I did not like any of the sequels. They were all bad. To me. And no, I haven't seen the fourth one, but I'm not gonna see it. I hear it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Even from the people that liked 2 and 3 said the fourth one was terrible, so that came out Christmas Day last year. So no, not watching it. Screw it. Sorry, kind of having trouble. I'm kind of running out of movies here that I remember not liking that other people enjoy. I'm just like, what? Inside my head, I'm like, what? How could so many people like these movies? I mean, that's fine and everything. Don't get me wrong. Opinion totally handled, but I just never really understood it. It just didn't really add up. Didn't make sense to me. I personally didn't enjoy them. This one got mixed reviews. Atlantis Lost Empire. That's another one I rewatched, and I just thought it sucked after I rewatched it. A lot of people just said this movie was okay. The first time I saw it, I actually did think it was okay. I did agree, but as I rewatched it when I got older, I just thought it was just total garbage. I mean, it was just crap. The animation was pretty bad, to be honest. Pretty bad. And the story was boring! Holy smokes, was it boring! Oh my god. The characters were so one-dimensional. It just felt so boring. It's just... Disney, come on. I've seen you do so much better than this. Come on, Disney. Even though they're even worse today, but... Back in 2002, they were still alright. But I've seen better Disney movies that came out after this movie. Like in the late 2000s, I've seen better Disney movies that come out around that time than this movie. This movie was just garbage. It's just garbage. Let me try to think of a couple more. All right. Sorry, I might need to use a script for the second part. Because I can't remember all of them on the top of my head, just using my brain. I think I remembered most of them, though, at least. Or at least a great amount of them. Lion King 2 just wasn't as good as the original. I way prefer the original. The sequel was just, It wasn't that great, but it also wasn't really that bad. It's another one of those movies I don't really hate, but it's just kind of annoying and forgettable. I think I'm just about to run out of movies. Oh, wait. 2013 Fox animated film Epic. Holy crap. Epic was not epic at all. It just felt like a Bug's Life knockoff, and it's just stupid. It was really stupid. It was a stupid Fox animated movie, and I just hated it. Oh, I actually thought of a few more. Here's another one of those movies, just like Lego Movie, that is highly praised. I freaking hate it. I don't get why. The Peanuts movie, I'm saying it. The CGI Peanuts monstrosity that I just hated so much. Peanuts movie was so stupid. Oh my god, they played this in my school, and I was keeping to myself, but my insides were screaming at this movie. Literally, I grew up with Charlie Brown. This film was, just like Lego Movie, was a direct assault on my childhood. And I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It is so bad. I hate it so passionately for that. The CGI was ugly, and literally, my only emotion throughout that entire movie was just pure disgust. I was watching in horror my childhood Peanuts get thrown under the bus. Oh, it's just so sad to watch. My childhood Peanuts just go up in flames. Zero shits given. Oh man, Peanuts movie. Please go fuck yourself for ruining my childhood Peanuts. My childhood Charlie Brown. Please get fucked for doing that to me. Alright, well, those are some movies that I hate that a lot of people seem to enjoy. Hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this. I'll do a part 2 as soon, probably sometime this week, as soon as I feel like it. So, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. That type of thing. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, wait, actually, there's one more movie. I lied. There is one more movie. I literally just thought of it. Now, this is another one of those movies I did not hate. I don't hate this movie whatsoever. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate this movie, but I just think it's very overrated. It's a very overrated movie as well. But I don't hate this one. Actually, I do think this... I could even go as far as to say this film is... Maybe this film's okay, but I'm just not really into it. I used to kind of like it, but as I get older, I just kind of rewatch it. I'm just like, it's not that terrible, but it's also not that great. I'm going to get hate for this one as well. Titanic. Yeah, Titanic. James Cameron's Titanic. I actually thought Avatar was a better movie than Titanic. I liked Avatar. That's another one of those movies that... Well, actually, wait, no. That movie got good reviews, actually. I liked Titanic. I liked Avatar. I thought it was good. But Titanic was... meh. Wasn't that bad. Definitely seen worse movies than Titanic, but... I don't know. It's just... it's just kind of boring. Kind of boring. I mean, there are some good scenes in it and everything. The acting is good. The characters are likable, but it's just not really as good as a lot of people say it is, in my opinion. So, anyways, alright, that's it. That's it for part 1. And if you guys want to listen to more movies that I just can't stand, that a lot of people enjoy, feel free to enjoy my, to click and enjoy my part 2 whenever it's up. So, I'm your host, Tyler Black, and I will see you guys in my next video, aka Tyler Church 2 is back. Oh, sorry, I actually, misspoke there. And see you guys in my next video. Take care. Have a good night.